Get back to the real world. Some people will call this toxic, but they don't live in the real world. You might not like what I'm about to tell you, but this channel is for the masculine. Women and men are very different when it comes to getting turned on. A lot of things that turn guys on don't turn women on. Most guys are turned on visually. Women are not the same. They are turned on more by how they feel and their imaginations, hence the extreme popularity of 50 Shades of Grey and romantic novels amongst women. Removing the brakes to her sex drive is by far the most important step to getting your girl turned on and hungrier for sex than ever before. Here is the real world. Number 1. Send flirty texts throughout the day. Instead of trying to turn her on over the course of a few minutes, turn her on slowly throughout the day. You know your partner better than anyone, so hopefully you have a sense of how overtly sexual you should be, but if you aren't 100% confident, start off with cute, innocuous texts like, "Can't wait for you to come home tonight." Over the course of the day, let the conversation naturally evolve to a more sexual level. It's going to be so sexy having your naked body next to mine, or something along those lines. Women tend to get turned on more between the ears than between the legs. So, try verbally expressing your attraction to her, or sending a racy text. Sending a few texts can start the process of building anticipation so that she's raring to go once you finally do have a chance to tear each other's clothes off. Number 2. Talk about her fantasies. If you know your girl well, you'll know the fantasies that she enjoys. Before you start having sex with her, turn the lights down, run your hands all over her body and talk about a sexual fantasy of hers. If you're not sure about the kind of fantasy she likes, just start talking about a thought that arouses you and involves her. As long as you get into all the dirty, intricate details, her mind will definitely turn her body on. Keep trying something new in bed all the time. Foreplay and sex can definitely get boring and dry if you stick with the same routine all the time. Dominate her at times, let her dominate you at other times, or learn to role play in bed. Do something different now and then, because change always brings excitement into your bedtime affairs. Number 3. Play truth or dare. Wait, don't forget to subscribe and like if you are in the real world. If you want to try something different to turn each other on, play a sexy game instead of focusing just on each other's bodies. Sexual truth or dare is a lot of fun when you play with another couple, but if you don't have another couple around, both of you can still ask each other dirty questions and dare each other. If you choose the right questions and dares, your girl will definitely be super turned on. Girls love the rush of sexual arousal intermingled with the worry of being caught. It's sexy and a sure turn on. If you slip your hands into her pants or down her shirt at a traffic signal or discreetly get touchy-feely in a crowded place, she'll feel more aroused than normal. Just make sure you don't overdo it, it's discreet and hidden, and most importantly, you're not making your girl or anyone else around feel awkward about the whole thing. Number 4. Go down on her. Many guys like the idea of going down on the girl, but don't really indulge in it often. If you really want to turn a girl on, get her to drop her pants for you. Take your time before you go straight to the main destination and spend a while touching her body with your hands and kissing her inner thighs softly. And when you've lingered enough, go down on her. She'll definitely appreciate it. Bring variation into your sex lives by making out in different places or in different situations. Making out in a new place always feels exciting and fun. And it'll help both of you create sexual memories that'll make for great conversations the next time both of you want to talk dirty in bed. Number 5. Be intimate. Eye gazing can be very sensual and is a great way to increase arousal. Choose a time when you both are feeling relaxed. Then take 2 minutes to stare into each other's eyes without talking. Go ahead and discuss the experience afterward. Allow yourselves to be vulnerable, accept the awkwardness you might feel, laugh, and return to each other's eyes. Eye gazing is actually a fundamental component of tantric sex because it's such a powerful and effective way to enhance intimacy. There are over 40,000 nerve endings in the palm of your partner's hand. Don't be afraid to gently take hold of it as you're walking across the street or watching a movie. Besides, hand-holding is objectively adorable. It's a subtle form of PDA that shows you really do love your partner, and you're not afraid who else sees. Number 6. Have a good hygiene. There is no denying the power or the desirability of a good-smelling man. The right scent can make even the most ordinary of guys seem attractive to women. If you take your grooming routine seriously, a pleasing scent can be the cherry on top of your suave appeal. Having good hygiene doesn't mean you have to spend 30 minutes every day blow-drying your hair. Good hygiene can be as simple as brushing your hair, keeping yourself cleanly shaven or trimmed, and styling your hair with wax. A guy who puts thought into his grooming looks put together and in control of himself. You don't have to bathe in cologne to be properly groomed. It's really all about tidying yourself up and making sure you look presentable. A good rule of thumb is to ask yourself whether or not you would go into a job interview looking like you do now. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on another video.